Hey guys, it's Horde here. Oh god, he's gonna sing. And today we're having a look at the Masters of the Universe Classics Horde Wraith. A 2000X character, so automatic bonus points for me.
Should be worth $1,000 by the end of the year.
I don't think it'll be worth that much, but I got mine for 25, so not too shabby. Yeah.
Look at Shadow.
Well, I don't think these guys are connected to her, because I don't think she was in 2000X, but they're nice companion pieces.
Exclusive? Probably exclusive, right? Or no?
No, you could go and buy him off Matty Collector. The exclusive was Despara. You could not go and buy her. You could go and buy this guy, but you couldn't go and buy Despara. So, in turn, he should not be as much. Maybe $40 at this point. But yeah. Now, I'm not going to take his staff out of his hand. We're just going to look at the other arm for the posability. But it is very nice. It represents the Horde crossbow in a sense, or it looks like it. Nice Horde emblem. People say it's really gummy. Either mine isn't, or they're full of crap, because this isn't that gummy. I mean, to be honest with you. Have you seen half the accessories that come with Marvel Legends? Come on now. But yeah, that's not gummy. Daredevil's little batons are gummy. So.
It's like a gummy bear, man. On the squishy.
Oh god. But in terms of articulation, this guy's got a pretty decent range in the head, considering he's got the hood and stuff going on. So it can rotate and look up and down a bit. He's got a swivel in the shoulder as well as a hinge. Now actually underneath this upper torso armor piece, it's actually the standard buck upper torso and shoulders. So it looks a little odd, but when you leave the torso piece on, it's quite alright. His shoulders do have decent range, considering he does have this, though. So you can get him in some spell casting poses. He's got a swivel at the bicep and at the elbow, and I think with this figure, I would have just preferred new upper arm. Screw the reuse of the shoulder. Screw this rubbery plastic bicep. It's worse on the other side because it's got a little wiggle room. But I don't care for double swivels in the arm. I think it's silly. And honestly, a waste. It swivels in the bicep and then in the elbow. So I think that's kind of redundant, but oh well. I think so are you. I think we're all kind of redundant, but
You're the only one I know that'll complain about more articulation when there could be less.
well, who do you think I am? Freaking ACBA artist extraordinaire?
It's like you and Count Snake, man.
Oh my god. Well, Count's quite fascinating, so we'll leave that to him.
I'm just mentioning Count because he complained about that one Luke, the Dagobah Luke that's all like crazy articulation to make him do well. He can't make him do the handstand. It's kind of almost impossible. At least to do it one hand. But anyway.
Regardless, this ain't a Star Wars video. He's got an ab crunch because he's on that standard buck for the most part, and then he also rotates at the waist. And then he does have a clear stand to make it look like he's levitating, which you can rotate. You got to give it a little bit. And you also got to lube the crap out of it to even think about putting it in there, because that sucker is tight. Mine bent a little tiny bit. May even notice it. But I can rotate it and make it straighten itself out. Like, I could take it right now and then just rotate it one way, and you could probably not even notice. Because it is a little bit easier to move now. I mean, look at that. He pretty much just straightened up. But yeah. So I guess the size comparison, if you even want to call it that, because he is a bigger figure, I'd say to the top of his head now he's almost 8 inches. He's a big. He was already a big figure. He was probably 6 3/4 to 7. Well, this is a 7-inch scale, isn't it? This Motu Classics line. I'm talking to you, T.
What would you say?
This is a 7-inch scale line, isn't it? Because Motu guys are bigger.
I would say mostly, right? Yeah. I don't have my ruler out, but you know.
Yeah.
Let me compare it to my penis. Wait, I got one right here. Yeah, they're under 7 inches.
Oh, God. But don't promote that part of your channel, T-Biz. Nobody will watch it. But there he is next to Evil Seeds. Speaking of seeds, yeah. So basically, I'd say Evil Seeds a little bit over 7. This guy has to be around 8 because he's about the same height as him without the base. So, yeah, fun times. Fun times, isn't it? I'm just trying to position the stand just right. Whatever. We'll work with it. Yeah, the Horde Wraith, I'm going to give him a 9 out of 10. So even though he's got, it's mostly due to that double swivel, because the biceps kind of suffer for it in terms of quality. His hand is a little tricky to get him to hold the staff, but you can do it. And you can get him in some decent spellcasting poses. And another note, his fingers are really, really pliable, but I haven't seen any ones who came out like super warped, like in the package, so not a complaint with those. Say what?
How did it go?
How did it go?
The sound effect made it said something about the package and made the sound effect. No, I'm just trying to. Yeah, that's it. There you go.
That's what I was talking about, the fingers, because I haven't seen any that came out of the package warped because he's got the robe guarding it because his hands are positioned forward, I think. They're not like 5 inches into the plastic shell, so I haven't seen any problems with that, but the stand being a little bit of a pain to get in and the fear of breaking it, you know, I had my dad do it, and he lubed the crap out of it with just some hand soap, and you can get it in there. And then if you wait a little bit, like a few hours, you can get it. You know what? Screw your 470 subs, you freaking attention hog.
174 last time I checked. It's not real right now.
Yeah, it probably went down to 450 at this point. But with that being said, I'm going to end this review because there's no reason to just talk about the 2 things that are wrong with this figure anymore because you already know. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. And until next time, I'll catch you guys later.
Articulation.